What's up guys, it's Wasabi and I'm back with another video. So here's a video to give you guys a closer look at the Finalmouse Pro Series Aceu edition, as well as some updates and information that may be helpful if you're looking to buy one from a reseller. And I'll take this opportunity to share some news of what to expect with the next release if you're interested, because not many people have the time to keep up with their Discord. So what's new with the Pro Series Aceu edition? Nothing much different really. Foam in the packaging to hold down the mouse in position instead of it being squeezed in the plastic mold. So this foam helps to keep it secure and stops the mouse from falling out from intense shipping, so it looks perfect when you unbox it. You get the standard wireless receiver, the standard black cable, and white silicone grip tapes with Aceu printed in red. And of course an instruction manual. Inside the mouse, the wires are now black in color. There has been light tweaks to the coating so that it's less prone to staining, though there are already some reports of staining of this mouse. And of course with this edition, the mouse is in this white and red colorway and everything else is pretty much the same. If you already own a Pro Series Tarik edition, I don't feel the changes are enough for you to get this one, but of course unless you're a Finalmouse collector and you like the white and red colorway. So for the next release, there are some updates or rumors from what I'm aware of, but take it with a grain of salt. The first thing is that this Aceu edition may be the last batch with a two-tone colorway, at least for a while, and it may be the last to have a PU coating on a light colorway like this. And this is probably a good thing for most people because there have been quite a few reports of staining. For me, I've grown to love the coating of the Pro Series, but with a risk of being more susceptible to staining, which I understand for a mouse of this price is the last thing you want to see. The second thing is that this cheetah size may be discontinued, which is a bit of a shame because the small size is a fun little mouse to use, which many people seem to enjoy. I think that if they are to make any changes regarding the size options, perhaps keeping the cheetah size to the Pro Series would be an alternative solution instead of completely discontinuing the size. I don't know, it's up to them, I'm sure they have their reasons. And last but not least, a new version is being worked on and it's called the ULX competition or something like that. It's a version without holes on the sides and in a raw colorway with just a clear coating for some grip on the surface. I think that would be a very interesting release for a majority of people. But of course, at the end of the day, all these things that are mentioned are not set in stone and everything is subject to change. Between the original ULX and the ones in the Pro Series, I very much prefer the Pro Series mice, even though there's been issues of staining. Because for me, at the end of the day, the coating just feels much better to use because of the grip that you get. And between the Tarik and the Aceu edition, for me, the Tarik edition comes off a lot more unique. Because I've got lots of white mice and almost every new mouse from any company makes a white variation, so if you really think about it, how often do you see a mouse in a baby blue colorway? Now about the issue of staining of the Pro Series is something that concerns a lot of people. I have experienced staining and discoloration on my ULX Tarik, and some people recently have experienced it on their Aceu edition as well. My ULX Tarik started to have yellowish stains after 3 weeks and started to get darker from then on. It was very strange because this is the first time experiencing something like that, and I've never had a problem with light colored mice before. So staining is something worth keeping in mind if you plan to get either the Tarik or Aceu edition off the resale market. I reached out to Finalmouse support team a couple of weeks back regarding the staining, and they've been very nice people, and in fact they arranged a return label for me, so the mouse actually just came back today. To be completely honest, it just came in 10 minutes ago. So this is what it looked like before, and here's what it looks like coming back. To be honest, it looks brand new. So if you have the ULX Tarik or this Aceu edition, and if it's been staining unusually quick, reach out to them and see what they can do before you do anything permanent to your mouse. I personally would not spray paint this mouse because the coating has been feeling good for gaming, and it's one of the reasons why I prefer the Pro Series over the original. Now on to the big question, should you buy the Aceu edition from a reseller? You know, I always say there's something for everyone, and if there are things about the Aceu edition which you are concerned about and you don't feel comfortable with, like the staining of the coating for example, I would suggest to wait for their next release. Seriously, just wait because Finalmouse isn't going anywhere and there's a lot more to come. And as long as the brand continues to improve, and they are improving, in time I have no doubt that they have the capacity to create something truly spectacular. Just gotta be patient. At this point in time, there's nothing that feels quite like a Finalmouse, and I must say that the hype aside, even though there are mice that people see as an affordable comparison, there's really nothing quite like a Finalmouse ULX. And I've been enjoying it for what it is. Well, aside from the staining, which is quite a bummer. Now, before I go, if you want to get a new ULX from a reseller, just be mindful of the price, and please don't get scammed. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful in any way, please leave a like and subscribe to support the channel, and I guess I'll see you in the next one.